I look at what I've studied yesterday. All those green parts. It's a lot of work, but it's for weekend, so I can study a lot, which is great. All right, let's look at the PowerPoint I have made. Firstly, let's look at the quiz. Test your knowledge on the data's life cycle. Number one, during the which phase of the data life cycle a business decides what kind of data it needs, how it will be managed, who will be responsible for it, and the optimal outcomes. Planning. Number two, in the data life cycle, which phase involves gathering data from various sources and bringing it into the organization? Capture. Number three, a data analyst finishes using a dataset, so they erase or shred the files in order to protect private information. This is called archiving. Nope, it's called destroy. Number four, a dairy farmer decides to open an ice cream shop on her farm after surveying the local community about people's favorite flavors. She takes the data they provided and stores it in a secure hard drive so it can be maintained safely on her computer. This is part of which phase of the data lifecycle? Archive. Yeah. Number five. Um, After opening the ice cream shop on her farm, the same dairy farmer then surveys the local community about people's favorite flavors. She uses the data she collected to determine that the top five flavors are strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, mint chip is my favorite too, and peanut butter. She feels confident in her decision to sell these flavors. This is part of which phase of the data life cycle? Analyze. Yep. Alright, let's take a look. What? Which one is wrong? This is a manage phase. Oops. Alright, let's take a look at the explanation. It deals with how data is cared for, how and where it is stored, the tools used to keep it safe and secure, and the actions taken to make sure it's maintained properly. Oh, it's manage phase, not archive. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the next. Test your knowledge on the. Come on. Wait. Alright. 6 phases of data analysis. Just now we reviewed the data life cycle, which is different from 6 phases of data analysis. Data life cycle is about data, but 6 phases of data analysis is the work of people, the work of analysts. All right. There are 6 phases: ask, prepare, process, analyze, share, act. I don't need to read all of them right now, and you don't need to worry about the meaning because after after watching so many videos, I still cannot understand fully. So right now we just need to know the 6 phases, all right? And we will come back to compare the deep meaning, which is more efficient. Right now, let's take a test on the data analysis process. All right, before we take the test, we review it again, okay? Ask, prepare, process, analyze, share, act. Number one, the data analysis process phases are ask, prepare, process, analyze, share, and act. What do data analysts do during the ask phases? All right, define the problem to be solved. Number 2, during the process phase of data analysis, a data analyst cleans data to ensure it's complete and correct. Process phase. Yeah, it's true. Number 3, during which phase of data analysis would a data analyst use spreadsheets or query language to transform data in order to draw a conclusion? It should be analyze phase. Number 4, in which data analysis phase would a data analyst use visuals such as charts or graphs to simplify complex data for better understanding? Share. Number 5, a data analyst shares insights from their analysis during a formal presentation to stakeholders. In a slideshow, they make a data-driven recommendation for how to solve a business problem. Which phase of data analysis process would come next? Yeah, after sharing the result from data analysis, the last phase is act to put into real business world. Don't worry if you still don't get it, but it just doesn't matter that much. The most important thing is to put this theory into practical world, which is kind of beyond my capability right now. All right, data analysis process and data life cycle. They are all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel confused even when I try to compare these terms. So if you feel confused, you don't need to worry, okay? All right, let's take a little challenge here. What is a relationship between data lifecycle and the data analysis process? See, they all 6 phases. Data analysis process. Think about it. It's a human's work, daily work. Ask, prepare, process, analyze, share, act. And this is data's life cycle. Plan, capture, manage, analyze, archive, destroy. All right. How are the two processes similar? How are they different? The second question, what is the relationship between the ask phase of data analysis process and the plan phase of the data life cycle? How are they similar? How are they different? All right, let's look at my answer. Data life cycle is about data, while data analysis process is what I mean analyst. I am gonna do my analysis process triggers data life cycle, and data life cycle drives my analysis process. Kind of confusing to you, maybe? Number 2, the relationship between the ask phase of data analysis process and the plan phase of the data life cycle. My answer is I means data analyst ask the ask phase. I ask firstly, and then planes data, the essential part of both may be intertwined. It means I ask a question, I know what the problem is, and then I have to consider the plan about data. So this part may be included in this part, and this part maybe conclude this part. All right, it sounds kind of complex. All right, let's continue. But the subject is different in that one is data, while the other is people. I mean that one is data analysis. People do the ask work, and plane is a phase of data. Oh my god, it just sounds so weird. Alright, let's read here the correct answer to comprehend more. Try to. While the data analysis process will drive your projects and help you reach your business goals, you must understand the life cycle of your data in order to use their process. To analyze your data well, you need to have a thorough understanding of it. Similarly, you can collect all the data you want, but data is only useful to you if you have a plan for analyzing it. Sounds like BS. It's not useful. The plan and ask phases both involve planning and ask questions, but they tackle different subjects. See, actually, I'm right here. Subject different. The ask phase in the data analysis process focus on the alright big picture strategic thinking about business goals. The ask is a human. The analyst asks a question about business problem. It's a big picture problem. Of course, includes data. However, the data phase focuses on the fundamentals of the project, the detailed technique to deal with data, such as what data you have access to, what data you need, and what you're going to do to get it. Alright. Test your knowledge on the data analysis toolbox. Number 1, based on what you have learned in this course, spreadsheets are digital worksheets that enable data analysts to do which of the following tasks? Select all that apply. I select sort and filter data and organize data in columns and rows. Number 2, a set of instructions that performs a specific calculation using spreadsheet data is called a formula. Number 3, a database is a collection of data stored in a computer system. True. Number 4, in data analytics, SQL, we can call it SQL, is an acronym meaning structured query language. Number 5, what is the term for the graphical representation of data? Is called data visualization. Let's look at the answer. Alright, actually, I made some mistakes here. Is that you didn't select all the correct answers, and I tried again. Oops, I chose the wrong answer. Spreadsheets enable data analysts to store, organize, sort, and filter data. This helps them see patterns, group information, and easily find the information they need. So it shouldn't be choose the topic for data analysis. It should be store data. Alright, let's try to watch this video. Weekly challenge 3. Alright, let's look at it. Number 1, fill in the blank. A business decides what kind of data it needs, how the data will be managed, and who will be responsible for it during the planning stage of the data life cycle. Number 2, a data analyst is working at a small tech startup. They've just completed an analysis project which involved private company information about a new product launch. In order to keep the information safe, the analyst used secure data erasure software. Well, here we can choose the answer already, destroy. Number 3, in the analyze stage of data life cycle, what might a data analyst do? Select all that apply. Analyze stage. Well, I choose create a report from data. I'm not sure about this. And use spreadsheets to aggregate data and use a formula to perform calculations. Number 4, the data life cycle deals with the stages that data goes through. Data analysis involves following a process to analyze data. 2. Number 5, what actions might a data analytics team take in the act phase of data analysis process? Select all that apply. Validate insights provided by analysts. putting a plan into action to help solve the business problem. Finalizing a strategy based on the analysis. Number 6. Fill in the blank. A function is a predefined operation, whereas a formula is a set of instructions used to perform a specified calculation. Number 7. Data analysts use queries to request, retrieve, and update information within a database. True. Number 8. Structured query language, that is, as known as SQL, enables data analysts to retrieve, update, and request the information in a database. Select all that apply. Alright. Let's see. Wow, cool. Thank you.